Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, Historical Immersion in Bohemia. So we have finished the conversion of Regensburg and welcomed it to the fold of Catholic nations. And we got the Forbidden Books event. Heresy often spread in the forms of pamphlets and books in the hand of the radicals. In response to this, the Catholic Church established an index of forbidden books. At first, the list contained only theological treatises, but as time went on, it grew to include humanist philosophy, political tracts, and even race novels. Forbidden books could often be obtained despite the law, smuggled into Catholic countries with their price driven up dramatically. It was not unheard of for a book to rise in value 10 times once it was put on a list. The ban hurt the fledgling publishing industry in Catholic countries and drove some authors to leave for more tolerant countries, but it also slowed down the advance of heresy. So we can enforce the ban by law, which will give us extra papal influence, church influence, and stability points, which I'm pretty sure we don't need at this point. Yeah, we don't. Or we can make a show of burning a few books. You're a scholar theologian, so let's enforce the ban by law. It's more of a thing here. So Bayernstraubing cannot be... Oh, can be annexed. Awesome. So, actually, do we want to do it? I think Hoya could be goaded a bit more for royal marriage. To be more receptive of us. 1, 2, 3. We would have 3 without Hoya. How old is our king? He's 21 and we got an heir. So let's do it. Let's annex Bayernstraubing and then we'll deal with the repercussions. Now, I still wasn't able to get the greater nobles to give me the manpower I want, so we're finishing the roads in Budjovicko, but these two, which will come next, have to wait, I guess. There's no point in getting that. Praha is building the canal, which will be done in 4 years. The roads here will be done in about a year, and the roads here are also being finished in Bihar and Dua. So I'm interested in seeing what the effect here will be. Pest is still building the Europa University. We're keeping the money for ourselves. Once the Great City Hall is finished, I think I might invest a bit more into Praha. Or we have been... Oh yeah, we have been developing Hradecko. So let's build a commune hall there and then a church to bump Hradecko up a bit because it has a decent rural development. Svinica is also doing kind of great, so building a marketplace and workshop here would go a long way. And then we got a Wrocław, which has been kind of damaged over the years. But still, workshop and marketplace would go a long way. And then we could connect maybe even OLs like this. We'll see. It's a peaceful time in Bohemia, so we can do whatever the hell we want, basically. Well, we just finished the annexation of Bayernstraubing, giving us 2 extra provinces, Straubing and Innerviertel, and 1 extra unit, which I guess we can use. Yeah, we could use it. It's infantry, right? Yes. So let's send you to the Moravian army, and we are going to give you an extra unit here as well. So we're gonna have 10 Tertio, and while we're at it, an extra unit of cuirassiers. I decided to build a workshop in Wrocław because, you know, even though they have higher autonomy, they're a pretty good city. I found out that they have quite a lot of rural development and quite high trade values. So, you know, developing it might not be a bad idea. Lesser noble demand privileges and we refuse to grant it. We refuse to grant it and they should be happy that we don't punish them for their insolence. Can I maybe finally... Yes, request manpower. 65,000 from the greater nobles, which should be enough for me to upgrade these 2 roads, correct? You guys could use more things, which we are going to grant you, but first, let's look at you. You could get a workshop, so let's do that, and let's construct the roads. Rural wealth, correct, and manpower, correct. Okay, so up there ends is building a workshop as well, which is going to give it a bit extra urban gravity, plus they're upgrading the roads, which is going to help them even further. Now, Strongbing connects us to Regensburg, and Regensburg is actually increasing its autonomy. So they're building a road in here. Might not be a bad idea. I fancy developing Regensburg, honestly, as an imperial city. So let's see if we could... Okay, you could contribute rural wealth. And how much would that be? 11,000. Okay, so that's just about as much as we can put in there. The autonomy here is going to drop, but the roads will improve the situation. And I think that Regensburg should get a fort, honestly. Okay, that's the last investment that I'm going to do for now. We're getting 888 men per month, so yeah, Regensburg is going to be developed. Unfortunately, we can't get Pfalzgrafschaft by Rhine because they have their own... No, they're an elector. Okay, so developing war on an elector is not very wise, but getting their provinces might be. Yeah, and this really hurt our possibilities of re-elections. So let's improve relations here. And let's improve our relations here. And just make sure we can get... Okay, you guys also need to get a message from us. And we could get an extra vassal. Honestly, I was thinking about expanding north. There are places like Verwa which would accept an alliance and vassalization, which would allow us to get to places like Stettin and basically completely envelop Brandenburg, and you know that would give us a reason to declare war on them. They will not, for some reason, rebel against their overlord, which is Hoya. It's kind of weird, but yeah, their provinces are not... Lebus is not bad, but this would give us an access to actual port, which I can imagine is fairly nice, you know? So that would be cool. That would be really cool. But for now, let's take a chill pill, just raise our manpower, treasury, and let's look around the world. Actually, I haven't done that in a while. So no exploration in the New World, but we see parts of Asia. That's interesting. Muscovy expanding. Novgorod seems to expand as well. Oh, wait. This is interesting. So we can get a level 3 skill natural scientist of the Danish heritage. Production efficiency is Catholic, technology cost, and it would give us +3 administrative power. And would he cost half? Okay, that would be 11. We can afford that. We actually do have one, an artist, but he is Orthodox. Okay. Increase the production efficiency and technology cost. I think that would go a long way. How much are we getting from production? 49. Okay, let's get that guy. And let's get him here. Production efficiency. Josef Komensky. He's Danish, really? Danish Catholic. Okay, that's a big bump for our administrative power, but I kind of like that. We could use it. I'm thinking that we're gonna go for the light cannons next, because these things would be nice, but I'm a bit afraid of falling behind as far as military go. Yeah, they got 29, got 26, Ottomans got 29. So we should not really fall too behind. So getting one level in military and then continuing with the fortification ideas might be a good idea. Global trade! Goods have been moved across continents since antiquity, but where this was previously limited to set number of routes, and goods such as the manufactured goods of India and China finding their way across the Indian Ocean and along the Silk Road, all trade is now increasingly becoming part of a greater world network. With the discovery of the Americas, sea routes around Africa and the crossing of the Pacific Ocean, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mined in the Andes is now being boxed and taken via Europe all the way to China and India. Iron mined and wrought in Scandinavia is being sold in West Africa by English merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the Southeast Asia trade sphere. Local Indian merchants are investing in future European trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. Okay, so we have a global trade institution, which means we're gonna rack in more penalties than we had before. And where are the... Are you joking? Ottomans? Really? Well, good for them. How come? Well, yeah, this is a fairly big city. And I guess that... Yeah, they got most of the trade power here, so... Well, good on them. Good on them. Did they expand again? Yeah. Well, okay. I guess if it has to be, it has to be. Which means that we really need to start working on the casual literacy. Too bad. I guess I'll have to invest in it earlier than later. Anyone? How? 28 out of 65 provinces. You guys all take forever to get there. Okay, you guys will have it soon. That's... Where's that? Archibos, Trentin, Straubing is also quite high. Ratibors will be 72. Trentin is not even here. So, okay, you know, new plan. We're saving up for the casual literacy. We need to remove that penalty. 25%. And this together will be just too much for us to keep advancing the technology. That's just too much. Too much. Well, apart from having a new pope who is being controlled by the papal state, that's interesting, we have the eruption of Huayna Putina. The eruption of Huayna Putina volcano in 1600 AD was the largest historically recorded eruption in South America and one of the largest in the world during the past 2,000 years. The chilling effect of the Huayna Putina's eruption were substantial and were felt worldwide, primarily in the northern hemisphere. 1601 was, on average, the coldest year out of the last 600. A divine punishment. Okay. So I wonder what... What? What the hell? Where did all this unrest come from? Did the people think that we really are being punished? Yeah, Huayna Putina eruption +10 everywhere. Oh my hell. We can press an issue on Poland, which we will. Shepas with the Slovak culture, we want that. We wanted that for a long time. Also Uzhhorod, so these three provinces are desirable for us. But I decided that as our goal is to get Regensburg more developed, we're going to build a marketplace there next. And as our king is a scholarly theologian, we are also going to strive to build a few more universities. Regensburg would be a good place to build one, by the way. But we'll need town hall. And we need urban population of at least 10,000. So when we build the marketplace, it is possible that it's going to be enough to build the town hall and then the local university. Just to teach the future generations of what will become Western Bohemia eventually, about the god and all the things that we get from him, from his grace. Okay, so let's build the... Wait, what? Oh! Okay, something happened with the income. I was expecting to get way more money than that. Now, how's our army tradition? Okay, we're back to almost 30. Remember, we were there a couple of years ago. Since then, we have been constantly drilling, but the game just won't allow us to get there. Oh, meteor sighted. Great. That's going to be awesome. Okay, that's not bad. And science on trial. One of the King Yiri's second most trusted advisors, the scientist Joseph Komensky, has been put on trial. It seems that his experiments into the nature of life and the universe have brought him into conflict with Holy Scripture. When religious leaders approached him, his acerbic responses left them a little choice but to formally charge him with heresy. Order his freedom immediately. Offer our support to him during the trial. Or disavow all knowledge of his blasphemy. Well, we are a scholarly theologian, so we have a tolerance of heretics and tolerance of heathens. So let the God choose what's correct. We're gonna offer our support. Hey, he made it! Awesome. Okay, now we can build... Wow. Okay, this is not good. We're really bleeding on money here. Is it due to the unrest? Probably. It's probably all... Yeah, the trade has tanked significantly. Okay, that's a big difference as well. So let's not go all crazy here. I'm gonna build the marketplace in Regensburg, but I'm gonna stop drilling of the two armies that we have in Brno and Pest, and have a bit of income. Oh, we can intervene in a war between other greater powers. East Albion unrest. Okay, so Aragon is fighting France. Damn, okay. Okay, so this might be our chance to actually attack France. Declare war. Oh, that would drag in the Ottomans, wouldn't it? Wait, are you at war with... Yeah, they are at war with the Ottomans. Damn it. What if we declared war on the Ottomans? Would France join? They would. They would. And I don't think we really have a roleplay reason to attack them, considering that our king is really not very military oriented. Yeah. I would love to intervene, but... Nah. Let's take art academies instead. Art academies. The first Academy of Art was established in Florence in 1563. Artists and young patricians could meet at a retreat and learn from each other. It helped spur a flowering of sculpture and painting that would spread far beyond Italy. Bonus effect, number of states +2. By the way, I just realized that I started building the marketplace even though I claimed a couple of minutes ago that I'm gonna go for the casual literacy. God damn it. But hey, we can take 2 extra states? Wow, we don't have a state in Moravia? Really? Okay, so now we do. And also Bavaria needs to become a state. Damn, I did not know that Moravia was not a state. That's funny. And really is funny. Okay. So income-wise, we are doing good now. Head libraries, fortification ideas. I'll have to decide what we're gonna go for, whether the military technology or the idea. I'll have to decide. Well, Praha has finished the irrigation canals, which gives us extra farming efficiency, rural population capacity +3, and rural population capacity modifier +15%. So let's check out the population data, and it did not recalculate yet. So I'm interested in seeing how it's gonna go. However, after much deliberation, I have decided that we are going to attack the Ottomans. We're gonna intervene in this war against France, just because Ottomans are involved, and we might find a way how to destroy their, supremacy. We're gonna plunder and plunder and plunder and hope that we can get as much damage done, because our guy is a scholar, theologian, and he might not be the mind behind it, but he knows, and his wife knows, that we need to fight. Plus we have Vladimir Shikaneder with us, and he's probably going to tell us. The Pope also will be happy if we attack. Ottomans have been a great danger, and we need to take them down. So without further ado, we're going to end this episode by intervening in this war, joining Aragon, Castile, England, Venice, Ferrara, Munster, and Connacht against France, who, by the way, which is another funny thing, have an excommunicated king, so that's one more reason for us to attack. So, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to intervene in the war and join it now. And I'll see you in the next episode, where our armies are going to attack Ottomans. God, I hope I haven't done a mistake here.